Hi everyone, Sandra from So Confident in Dundee here. A lot of you have been buying our embroidery kits, so what we thought might be helpful is if we do a little kind of rundown of the absolute basics to get you started, and then you can take it from there and do what you want. So let's do it. In your kit, you'll have your hoop, needle threader. Some of you may or may not have seen these before. Your needle, you'll have a print, might be this one, might not, and you will have a selection of threads and your little instruction sheet on how to do some of the stitches. So the first thing you want to do is grab your hoop and you're going to unscrew it until the centre panel pops out and you have two rings. If you take the ring without the metal hoop, so this one, and pop it down in front of you, and then you're going to take your print, let me move this so you can see it, pop your print and you're just going to lay that on top of that hoop, and then take the one with the screw and we are just going to place that on top. Stretch it over until it fits. And then you're going to get your print, position it however you like in there, and you are going to tighten this. And you want it nice and tight. You can readjust it as you go, so don't worry too much about that. And you can pull it round the corners and you're just wanting it to be nice and tight. No wrinkles. As you sew it, you'll probably find that it does get a bit more wrinkled, but what you can do then is just tighten it again. Pull it from the corners and yeah, just a nice kind of pressure like that is fine. So that's your print in your hoop and you're ready to go with that. So embroidery threads are the next thing. Your embroidery threads are made up, if I can put this here, 6 strands of thread. So you can use all 6 at once. You can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's up to you. All 6 strands are really quite thick and you might find they're quite difficult then to get through your print and your needle easily. So I would always recommend starting with about 3 strands of thread. It's a bit neater and you'll struggle less pulling it through. And then if you want bits to be thicker or thinner, you can adjust accordingly. So you are just going to take your thread here and split. So you'll see there I've got 3 strands and 3 strands, and I'm just going to gently pull them apart. It can get tangled, so you're just going nice and slowly. And that's it there, you've got 3 strands of thread. Another thing I would say, if you're cutting a bit of thread to start with, go about an arm's length. You don't want it to be really long, or else you're going to be sewing and pulling it for miles and miles and miles. So about roughly the length of your arm up to your shoulder should be fine. So we've got our 3 strands of thread there. The next thing we're going to do is thread our needle. So obviously there's 3 strands, it can be quite difficult to get through the eye of the needle. So we've got this amazing little gadget. You've probably seen them in sewing boxes and things lying about and never known what it was. This is called a needle threader. So what you do with this is you pop the little metal bit through the eye of the needle. I don't know if you can see that there. Okay. Then you're going to take your embroidery thread. If you need to give it a lick, do it. Pop that through the little wire bit there, and then you just pull this back through the eye of the needle, and that's it threaded for you. Magic. Love them, couldn't do without it, especially since I don't have my specs on. Okay, so you're almost ready to start sewing. All you need to do is sew the end coming through the needle. You're just going to take the other end and just tie a little knot in it. I normally just do a little loop and put my thread through and do that a couple of times. Okay, And then you're going to start from the back of your print. So let me do it this way, come through. That's it, it's not going anywhere, and that is you ready to sew. I hope that helps you get started. We will try and do a few more tutorials on the different stitches and stuff, but that is you, you're ready to go, ready to colour in with thread and have fun with your kit. So enjoy, hope that's helpful, and let us know, let us see what you've been creating with these kits, because we always love to see that. And yeah, see you later, bye.